Ladies and gentlemen, Radio City Music Hall is proud to present the one and only Mr. Showmanship, Liberace.
Eat your heart out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Did you like the entrance? Was it okay? I'm so glad. You know something? After this, I've only got one ambition left. To be a sex symbol at 80 like Cary Grant. You know, I'm having such a wonderful time this evening. I'm almost ashamed to take the money, but I will. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You know, Chopin is my favorite composer, and he was Mom's favorite, too. So I'd like to dedicate this part of the program to her memory. Oh, she's up there listening, you know, in the best seat in the house.
Nice. Oh, the suit looks terrible on you.
George's old clothes always look terrible on me. He's got the right shape for clothes. I don't. I gotta go.
Oh, wait. Here. Take these cookies. They're damaged. The factory can't sell them, but they taste good.
Thanks, Mom.
Eat. Yeah. Where are you working tonight?
Some silver wedding anniversary downtown.
Okay, what is this? Carnegie Hall? Come on. Let's do it. That's it, kiddo. On your way.
Only $10? You promised 15.
Come on.
Hold it there. Nobody moves. This is a bust.
Some silver wedding anniversary for me. Do you know you have a police record now?
Times are bad. We need the money.
Ugh. Smell like cheap perfume from one of those girls, I suppose.
Times are bad. Dad hasn't sent us a single support check since...
I have told you before. I never want to hear your father's name again. Everybody warned me not to marry Salvatore. He can charm the birds out of the trees, they said. The Italians, they always break your heart in the end.
Do you really believe I could be a great classical pianist? Mom said you did.
Nope. I said you had the makings. But I'm not sure if you're really dedicated.
I take 3 lessons a week. I practice every day.
Mrs. Kelly, I'm really having trouble with this Beethoven stuff. Hi, genius.
I'll be with you shortly, Jimmy. It's going to take that boy 50 years to learn chopsticks. So, Walter, are you dedicated to music or just to success?
Why can't I shoot for both?
The Chicago Symphony is sponsoring a competition next month. The winner gets a solo concert. Do you want to try for it?
What's the jackpot?
There's no jackpot, Walter. Just a chance to prove yourself. How did he really do? Pretty good. Encore! 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 Bravo!
Any suggestions?
The Moonlight Sonata.
Swim, little fishy. Swim if you can. And they swam right over the dam. How about it, mister? Well, that's what you get for playing 2 hours of classics in a second-hand tux.
3 little fishies did that.
Well, the audience really swam with me. I like that. Not feeling so alone up there, sharing with everyone. Hey, maybe that could be my future. Combining classical with popular.
Like roast beef and molasses.
Sounds delicious. It could be a recipe for success, don't you think?
Well, Junior, in the real world, we have to earn a living. So we'd better get to that church social.
What lies before me? A future that's stormy, and a winter that's cold. Unless there's magic, or the end will be tragic. And echo a tale that's been told so often. My life revolves about you, darling. What earthly good would I be without you? I tell you, honey, I mean it. You see, I'm all for you, body and soul.
Well, I'm off. Where?
At a date.
With a dream. Well, how am I supposed to get home?
Well, you're going to hit the road with me tonight, kid. You know, they're tipping like a tightwad convention out there tonight.
Times are bad. So are we.
Excuse me, I'm kind of tired.
Oh, yeah? Been burning your candle at both ends, huh?
Guess so.
night. You like bourbon?
I never even tried it.
First time for everything.
I don't like it.
You're quite unusual. It's a hot night. Undo me, won't you, kid? What's the matter? Don't you want to take anything off?
I'm not so hot as you.
No? How was that? Better than bourbon? Well, there's a first time for everything. Oh, you are quite unusual. But you're also kind of adorable. Come on, kid. Let's get this show on the road. Take that jacket off, huh?
Maybe I should...
You are quite adorable. Oh, that's right, baby. Oh.
Hi. What happened to you? And my tux? Well, maybe Tessie didn't drive them straight home after all. So, Junior finally lost it, huh?
Lost what?
I got the tickets in.
10 minutes, Mr. Liberace.
How are you? Fine. You know, in the course of any given day, a manager has to make a lot of tough decisions. And as your manager, I have just made a good one. You see, Junior... Please stop calling me that. I'm sorry, I forget. You know, Lee, we needed a French horn player, and I just went out and hired us the best one available. So what's the problem? I didn't know he was back in Milwaukee. He's your father. Just keep him away from me, that's all I ask. Thank you very much.
Anyone here know my full name?
Walter Valentino Liberace.
Take a bow, Mom.
Hi, Genius. Jimmy. What a wonderful surprise. Oh, come on in. I'd like you to meet my wife. Gerna?
Hello.
How do you do?
Oh, Lee! Oh, I'm so happy and so proud of you. Since when did you start to smoke?
Mom, I'm over 21. So long, Genius. Take care, Jimmy. Thanks for coming.
Let's get something to eat.
Okay.
Hello, Francis.
I don't know how you dare to come here.
Not now, Mom.
Coming home every night smelling of perfume and liquor. Throwing all your money away on that trip.
I said not now.
Shame on you. Lee?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Lee?
In a minute.
Been a long time. I'm very happy to see what you've done. George, too.
You always believed in George. So, tell me about yourself, Dad. Where have you been all these years?
Oh, here and there. A few trips on the road. Sometimes no work at all.
But why did you just walk out on us like that, without a word?
I was in love.
You broke Mom's heart.
I didn't mean any harm. I was in love.
But why did you never write? Times got bad for us as well. You never sent us a cent.
I never had a cent to spare. I'm sorry.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms
and I feel you so close to me. All my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft light to enchant me if you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you.
I don't understand it. How do you do it? 10 minutes into your act, I said to myself, this man is going to be big. And as clear as it was written up there in lights, I could see why.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hiller.
Heller. Seymour Heller.
Heller. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. But I really have to go get ready for my next show.
You know, you have an amazing effect on people. Did you know that? I mean, did you know that?
Well, thank you very much. Could I have my hand back now?
All right, but I don't want you to run away.
But I
want you to hear me out.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask you one thing. Did you notice anybody tonight fidget, move around, get up and go, talk while you were playing the piano? Did you?
Well, you see, I get very wrapped up in my music, so I don't.
You do not. I mean, pardon me, Mr. Liberace, but that is precisely what you don't do. You never forget your audience. Do you know that everybody here tonight found out just a little bit about you? See, you make what I call direct contact. How do you do that?
I don't know. When I'm having a good time, I just like to share it.
Right. You know what I said to myself? I said, Seymour, if you don't manage this man, you might as well just give it all up, lie down, and die.
Manager? Oh, you see, I already have.
I know your brother George. He does a marvelous job. I'm not talking about muscling in on his territory. I'm talking about opening up new territory. You see, for a man who's got that direct contact, this room is too small.
Small.
I'm talking about television.
Right here. Fine. Stand by. Go.
You're probably wondering about this candelabra. Well, I saw this great movie, A Song to Remember, about the life of my favorite composer, Frédéric Chopin.
I keep telling him not to look directly at the camera.
No, it's wonderful. He's making the camera the audience. It's a person-to-person effect. It's great.
Well, nobody's ever done that before.
I know.
And now there's someone I'd like you to meet. When times were hard, Mom never stopped working. First, she managed a grocery store and worked in a cookie factory, and she embroidered ladies' hosiery on the side. But now I'm looking after her. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through.
I'll tell you what, I'll be seeing Mr. Liberace later in the week. We'll see if he likes the idea, all right? No. You send me a proposal. We'll take it from there, okay? All right, bye-bye. I've got very interesting news. Columbia Records wants you.
Seymour, that's marvelous.
Is it?
That's nothing. I hear the International Livestock Show would like to do a statue of you in Lord.
I love it. People are really wonderful.
Everyone except that snotty critic from the New York Times who covered your Carnegie Hall concert.
I cried all the way to the bank.
That's very funny, Lee. Lee, use that in the show. Seriously.
Sure.
Which, by the way, eight more stations bought this week. And that puts us ahead of I Love Lucy.
Seymour, really?
Yep.
What is the secret of life? The secret of life is the
The act of believing. If you believe you can do it, you can.
I want to show you something. I found this incredible book.
The magic of believing.
It really is magic.
It tells you to talk to yourself.
In front of the mirror.
I believed in you from the day you were born. From the moment I saw my twin babies. One big, one small, one alive, one dead. Like there wasn't room for both of them. There's only room for the big one.
Everything is fine.
Gladys, I told you before, just keep cleaning things. Leave the visitors to me.
Hello. I met you yesterday coming out of church with your son.
You introduced yourself. You said you lived nearby.
Yeah. Normally, I'd never do a thing like that. I'm a very shy person. He was kind enough to ask me over this morning. Offered to show me the house.
That's right. Mr. Lee said when the young lady arrives to show her upstairs. Go on up, honey. It's upstairs on second door on your left.
Hi, Joanne. Well, don't be shy. Isn't this great? I got the idea from watching one of those movies about ancient Rome with Victor Mature wallowing in milk bubbles.
I love this music.
Oh, thank you. It's from my new album. I'll give you a copy later if you like. First, why don't you go out in the hall, turn to your right, take a look at the bedroom. I'll just slip into a row.
Okay.
Well, now you've seen everything, Joanne, except Mom's private wing.
Which I don't open to the public.
Sometimes, when I drive by, I can hear you playing. And from the music you play, I know how you're feeling. And yesterday you were kind of sad.
Lee never feels sad.
Mom's right. I'm a very happy person.
But you were playing all alone. And I wanted to cry.
Well, I get so many requests for All Alone. I guess a lot of people enjoy a good cry, so I try to oblige them. But then I snap them right out of it with a boogie-woogie or something.
And yesterday was Hungarian Rhapsody.
Yes, it was.
Well, thank you for a wonderful experience.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Goodbye, Mrs. Liberace.
You're too nice to your fan. She's been here almost an hour.
But she's so sweet and shy. I really like her.
She certainly likes you.
You think so?
Sure. You're famous.
You don't succeed, try again, right? Here's wishing you and Jane every happiness. Oh, beautiful ring.
I don't really enjoy dancing like that. I want to be a serious actress. But you gotta start somewhere.
Well, sure. And you're luckier than I was. I started out nowhere. As shabby as you can get. Guess that's why I hate shabby now. Would you like a ticket to my Hollywood Bowl concert next month?
I would love one. I didn't dare to ask you because everybody told me it was sold out already.
And why don't you come to supper afterwards? I'm giving a little party after the concert.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Sure.
Well, good night.
Good night.
But I hope I'll see you again before next month.
Say, I'm invited to the premiere of Giant next Thursday. You want to dress up and be my date?
Oh, I'd love to.
Great.
Well, good night.
Good night. And finally, the Hollywood Bowl was jam-packed tonight for pianist Liberace, who created a sensation by making his entrance in a suit of white tail. You don't know how many drinks I had to buy this guy in order to write this line. Liberace lasagna. Come and get it. The secret lies in using 4 different kinds of cheese, all freshly grated by hand. You know, Mom Joanne's really great in the kitchen, too. Last week, she made a wonderful chicken cacciatore.
You already told me.
Where do I sit? Okay, Seymour here, Joanne over here.
You know why Lee always grates the cheese by hand. One time, he was cooking for guests, reached up, grabbed a can of what he thought was cheese, sprinkled it on, put it in. You know what was in that can? Cleanser! Liberace lasagna turned blue. I thought he was going to cry.
Oh, yes.
Bravo.
All right, well, the food was terrible. Don't ever invite me again. Don't worry, I won't. I won't. Bye-bye. Careful driving home.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Car's a little big for you, isn't it, Seymour? Now, don't scratch it up. I won't. Good night.
Good night. Well, don't bother walking me home. You must be tired. But give me a kiss, Suzette, and maybe your master will finally give me a kiss as well. That was nice. That was nicer. I was beginning to think you weren't the marrying kind.
Oh, not at all. I've always liked the idea of marriage and having a family. It's just, well, just that my career has always seemed more important.
I understand.
But if I ever do marry anyone, it would be someone just like you.
I feel the same, Lee. You're the most beautiful man I've ever met. And you've spoiled me for anyone else.
Joanne, I have this tour coming up, and, well, I need to finish that before I can even think of making a commitment.
Of course. Whatever's best for you is best for me.
And when I do commit myself, I want it to be forever.
I feel the same, Lee. How long are you going to be gone?
4 months.
I'll miss you. And think of you every day.
I think of you too, Joanne.
Such a long time to wait. But you're worth waiting for, Lee.
I'm a very private person, and so let's keep what we've talked about, let's just keep it between us, okay?
Of course. Just between the two of us. You can trust me, Lee.
Everything is fine. You're happy. You're strong. If you believe you can do it, you can. Right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Mr. Showmanship, Liberace.
People are always asking me, how do you play the piano with all those rings? And I say, very well, thank you. You like them? Do you like the jacket? Do you? You ought to. You paid for it. He said, if you knew some of the stories that go around about you, you wouldn't be so happy. I said, what do you mean? I started them. It's true, I wouldn't kid you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you've been such a wonderful audience tonight. I'm ashamed to take the money, but I will. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you've all been so marvelous. I'd like you all to come back tomorrow. Would you do that?
Will Joanna make the sacrifices your mother made for you? Dear Liberace, how can you think about getting married? You belong to us. Oh, here's one. Remember what Marilyn Monroe did to Joe DiMaggio. Now, this is only 3 letters out of 6,000, and she only gave the story to the L.A. Mirror last week. This is some homecoming, huh?
I still don't understand why she did this.
The name of the game is self-promotion.
Seymour, I thought she was a sweet, sincere girl.
I just can't talk to her. I feel so cheated.
You can't keep putting this off. You call her.
Hello. Yes, it's me. I see. Can I talk to him? I know he'd want to talk to me. Come on. Where do you get off saying stuff to me like that? I was not using him. He was using me. For a front, like Rock Hudson and all the others I can name. Yeah, well, they paid me $2,000 for that story, and now I have interviews for 3 TV commercials coming up, so tell him that too, okay?
That's pretty much the way it was. Here we see taking the ball on the tip-off, back to Harris, and they just control, dominate the whole third quarter. Good inside play. Here's the shot put up by Harris.
Gotcha. Come here.
George is here with your lawyer. They want to see you right away. They hang around too much. You're too nice to your family. One of these days, you could end up broke, and those cowboys wouldn't even buy you a sandwich.
Mom, I'm happy with my life, just the way it is. John.
Good to see you, Lee.
How are you? George?
Lee. We'd better sit down. Go ahead, John. Read it.
Joan Crawford and a young bartender. Errol Flynn in his two-way mirrors. Why Liberace's theme song should be Mad About the Boy.
What boy?
This so-called magazine, Confidential, claims you made overtures to a young press agent.
Where?
In Akron, in your hotel suite during your last tour.
Well, that's a lie. Why does the press keep attacking me? First they accuse me of lowering musical standards, but I just raised the musical standards of people by broadening their taste. Then they call it a mother complex because I'm unnatural enough to love my mom.
It's not that kind of unnatural that they're talking about now.
A deliberate smear campaign.
I guess it all started in the London Daily Mirror after your concert over there. What did they call you? Fruit-flavored.
I am not a homosexual.
There ought to be a law against it.
There is.
I don't mean homosexuals. I mean printing stuff like that. Well, what are we going to do?
We're suing the Daily Mirror. We'll sue Confidential as well.
Atta boy.
Oh, I think suing would mean a lot more bad publicity for Lee.
A lot more good publicity if he wins. They'd be performing a public service. Garbage disposal.
What are your feelings on the outcome? Mr. Liberace, could we have a statement, please? Well, I always knew we'd win because that story was a lie. You see, on stage, I may not seem like a very private person, but actually I am. So, this public smear campaign has really been a terrible experience for me. I'm sure you can all understand that. George, won't you please reconsider? This is a difficult time for me.
I told you, I just want to try and make it on my own, that's
He's
all.
a fine violinist. He can't go on playing second fiddle forever.
But I really need you right now.
Too bad. Because you are the last thing he needs right now.
Now, Jane, I wouldn't say
It
that.
seems to me I've been pretty fair to you, George.
Lee, I never said otherwise.
Seems to me George has been pretty useful to you.
After 7 years on the road, I can't believe you'd leave at a time like this.
You cleared yourself in court. But everyone knows there's no smoke without fire.
You make yourself obvious by the company you keep, especially around the pool.
Seems to me you've had it, Junior.
You can win 2 libel cases, Lee, but it seems a lot of people still figure if they print stories like that, there must be something in them. That's why your bookings have taken a dive.
Seymour says it's because I was on TV for so long, it swallowed up my audiences on the road.
That's just an excuse, and excuses don't pay bills. In my opinion, you can't afford Seymour anymore. Well, what's he done for you lately?
Seymour's been wonderful. I owe him so much.
You trust him more than you trust me.
I didn't say that.
Then let him go.
No more Seymour.
Atta boy.
No more George. Nothing will seem the same anymore.
That's good. Time for a change. You gotta start dressing down, Lee. You need a new kind of image. Squeaky clean cut like Pat Boone.
But I'm not like...
You want me to put you on top again? And start becoming more like everyone else?
I've had many of you ladies out there worry about your kitchen sink. You are not happy. Well, how could you be finding yourself back in Warsaw, Wisconsin? It's your own stupid fault. You know that. You got scared. You stopped believing in yourself. And when you stop believing in yourself, so does everyone else. You flop, you die.
Hello, Seymour Heller. Oh, my God. Lee. Yeah. No, I know. I didn't want out either. Well, of course. You can come see me. Well, just as soon as you get back. No, Lee, that's... Well, God bless you. Lee, don't cry. Everything will be all right. Okay? All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We take great pleasure in presenting The Liberace Show, starring the man famous throughout the world for his candelabra and his piano. The star of our show, Mr. Showmanship, Liberace.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Do you like the outfit? Is it okay? Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me. I wanted to wear something special to let you know I was back. So I decided to dare a little bit. Who am I kidding? I decided to dare a lot. Deep down, you see, I'm a real glitter bug. That's marvelous.
Oh, I know. He's a very, very big fan of yours. He's very anxious to meet you.
You know, I caught his show. He's great.
Personally, I think he needs new management. Where is he hiding here somewhere? There you are. Don't be shy. Elvis, come on here. There he is.
This is a real honor, sir.
Well, it's a real honor for me too, Elvis. And please, call me Lee.
I caught your show tonight. It was really wonderful.
Thank you.
Come on. It's a perfect moment.
You know, my mama...
Could you hold it 1 second, please? Thanks. Come here, Elvis.
We have the pelvis shaking hands with Mr. Showmanship, and he kills the picture.
I don't get it. You know, Elvis, you got a great voice, great sideburns, and you swing the meanest pair of hips in show business. But you gotta dress up to yourself. How about switching jackets?
I never wore nothing like that before in my life, sir.
Lee.
Lee.
What do you think?
Shoot. So you know what I like about you, sir? I mean, Lee, you go all the way, man. Whew. Look at this.
Well, that's where I want you to go from now on.
What's going on? Is this a private party?
Seymour, look at this.
Oh, boy. I have one word for you. Yes. We take a picture now?
Yeah.
Finally. Over by the piano?
Oh.
Okay, we're ready now.
Hey, wait a second. Elvis, you play piano?
Well, yes, I do, but not like you, Lee.
Well, I don't play guitar like you, so we're even. Here, try that.
Terrific.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. Take it, Elvis. In a small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, the wishing well.
I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way.
All right, sir. I mean, Lee. You're a good old boy. You're all right.
It's showtime. Come on, get up. What is that smell? Come on, wake up.
Where am I?
You're on stage in 10 minutes. That's where you are. It's Pittsburgh. It's the Holiday Club. Come on.
Who are you?
I ask myself the same question every morning. It's Seymour. Look at me. Come on. Let's go.
Seymour.
I can't believe it smells like a chemical plant or something.
They've been cleaning the carpets.
Oh.
Where's my jacket?
You're wearing it.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I was feeling a little fuzzy, but I'm okay now.
Well, you don't look it. You want me to call a doctor?
Seymour, the show must go on. Seymour.
Can I have some help here, please? But I'm not getting through to you. This case is life and death. Well, can't your hospital just spare one of these new kidney machines?
I see.
Well, they say that both their cases are life and death, too.
But are they famous? Like Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor. You should call the president. Get him to ban that, what do you call it, that liquid cleaner.
Carbon tetrachloride.
Tell him that my son...
Wait a minute, Francis. What about that hospital in Chicago? What do they have to say?
They're still hoping to get us the dialysis machine late tonight.
They said that yesterday. They said that the day before yesterday. Don't they know that Lee's kidneys are blocked? He can't urinate. How much longer can that poor boy live?
I'd better sedate her, then you can take her back to the hotel.
Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor.
Mom. New mink. Diamond. Seymour. Mom. New mink. Diamonds. Seymour. Something gold from Tiffany. Dad, a new record player, and Lee. Hi, Seymour.
Listen to me, Lee. I spoke to the doctor. He promised me it's almost certain we'll have a machine for you tonight. All right?
We've got around $750,000 to buy presents. Lee?
Yeah, you all right?
You go shopping for me. Mom, mink coat, diamonds.
No. Lee, I'm not going to do that. You're going to be fine. You're not going to die. Come on.
Dad, a new record player, and I want to remember
All right.
of my staff.
Yeah, all right.
Dr. Ricky 2ER. Dr. David Ricky 2ER, please.
Her mom. Yeah. Seymour? Is that you? Did you go shopping for me?
They call St. Anthony the doctor of the church. He's performed many miracles. Pray to him and he'll save you. We just got the kidney machine.
You'll never find her. I keep telling you, all the sisters here wear black.
I think what you had was an hallucination, Lee.
Of course, he was heavily sedated. I just happened to be on night duty, and it's the kidney machine was the miracle.
Maybe. But I'll always believe in St. Anthony. Here. This is for you. See? It fits. Another miracle.
I'll never take it off.
Well, miracle or no miracle, I never believed for 1 second that you were going to die. Anyway, aren't you glad I saved you a lot of money? I didn't go and buy all those presents for everybody. Well, now that I am going to live, we'll buy them anyway. And I want to set up a scholarship fund for young musicians. Oh, no. Seymour, go shopping for me. I want to celebrate. I know. It'll leave us without a cent in the bank, but I promise I'll work twice as hard in the future. If you promise to double my price.
I saw Mr. Liberace after the show last night, and he invited me to...
Come in, please. Your name, sir?
Scott Thorson.
Well, hello.
Hi. When did you pose for that portrait?
Oh, before you were born.
Oh, come on.
Well, it was right after the time I almost died.
1963. Yeah, they told me all about your life last night. Yeah, you're famous. 15 years ago, huh? No, I'd have guessed last week.
That's very flattering. Like what you said about my show.
No, I don't flatter people. I'm a very sincere person. You know, you really bridged the generation gap. It's not just blue-haired old ladies who go for you.
Would you like a drink?
Scotch. On the rocks.
All right.
Is it true you have 11 houses?
I tell you, the press, they really exaggerate everything, don't they? No, I have one above the Strip, another in Palm Springs, one in Vegas, and condo in Malibu, and this little Hollywood hideaway.
What are you hiding from?
Just a figure of speech. This is a place where I can feel really me. So, let's hear your story.
Well, it's nothing compared to yours. I left home when I was 13.
Really? Just ran away?
Yeah, my stepfather, gave me a hard time. I guess I gave him a hard time, too. And, so since then I've just been knocking around, kind of, looking for the right break.
Have you ever had scotch before?
No, not really.
Why don't we switch? This is sweet.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Las Vegas Hilton takes great pleasure in presenting the star of our show, Mr. Showmanship, Liberace.
I love to see those smiling faces. You look beautiful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Did you like the entrance? Was it okay? I didn't dress like this to go unnoticed. And how about that car? Do you like it, huh? You do? Good. Recently I had the wonderful honor of being invited to London to do a royal command performance for the royal family. So I brought back this car to remind me of that beautiful experience. They tell me it's the only Rolls-Royce of its kind with a left-hand drive. So naturally, I had to find a left-handed driver to go with it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my friend and chauffeur, Mr. Scott Thorson. Thank you, Scott. You're a wonderful driver. Thank you. I'm glad you like the car. It really stops traffic when I go shopping at the supermarket. Especially in this coat. Let's say goodbye to Scott, shall we? See you later, Scott.